All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Also, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to all the brothers out there who are pushing this word in all truth and in all sincerity. And, the brother and I, we just met up through the Spirit. All right, the Lord, allowed this to happen. Didn't even expect this. Is basically impromptu. And while we were talking, we were just, mentioning about how it's, beautiful that this, kingdom is, collapsing and at its end. All right. And, as the scriptures say, and I'll just get it right now, this is Ecclesiastes 7 and 8. It says, better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. And that's the main point. Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. All right. Hey, it's beautiful seeing the end of Esau, Edom's rulership. Okay. You see, you got a lot of our people. What are they doing right now? They're basically mourning, mad, upset that things aren't the way it used to be. I want to go to the, the basketball games. I want to go to the cookouts. I want to go to the festivals. I want to go to the concerts. I want to go to the bars and the clubs. Our people are so focused on that than the kingdom. Look, the kingdom's going to be, way better than this. We can't even put it into words. All right, you're going to actually be able to explore the earth, enjoy the earth. All right, go to different galaxies. All right, you're going to have heathens in subjection. You're going to be able to have, all the women that you want, so to speak. All right, but our people are content with this base, low-level society. But see, the elect aren't, though. The elect want something better. Where all good things dwell, where righteousness flourishes. Ultimately, that's really what we want. Righteousness. All right.
Well, I mean, you gotta understand that the age of living, the age of actually experiencing what life means is coming. This is not life. You wearing a mask every day. So this is why the Lord is bringing this place to an end, man. And these people are so stuck in this fucking matrix that they don't want this to end. They want to continue in death. Yep. But we're glad and happy that this death, all right, being ruled by a nation of death, is ending, man.
That's right.
Okay.
We got a little bit more. It says Ecclesiastes 7 and 8, better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, and the patient is in spirit is better than the proud in spirit. See, the patient in spirit is better. Because look, Esau's that proud spirit, right? And what type of kingdom did he get? A temporary kingdom. Okay? He wanted it, what's that?
Fast food kingdom.
Yeah. What's that commercial? It's my money and I want it now. And that's Esau, man. When he was, these Edomites, their forefather Esau, that's what he basically said. Yep. He wanted that kingdom right then and there. He didn't care about the birthright, none of that. He didn't regard it. He just wanted everything, quick, fast, and that's it, And this is what he got. This is his kingdom.
Hot pocket kingdom.
Yep, a hot pocket kingdom. Coming and going. But you see, our kingdom, is going to be an everlasting kingdom. And that's because, hey, we're that patient nation. You know what I mean? The Lord basically forced us to be patient. The Lord didn't give us our kingdom right away. Really, the brother who said that yesterday, I forgot. Was it Shikari or was it Kawal? I think the brother Kawal mentioned this when we were teaching yesterday. He said that we've been in captivity more than we've been free and ruling.
Yep.
And really the Lord did this, because of our disobedience. But ultimately it was actually for a learning experience. All right, how not to be, how to be, what's godly, what's profane. All right. The Lord did these things so we could be a nation of righteous judges.
Right.
Okay, but you got a scripture out?
Yeah, this is 2nd Ezra 6 and 1. It says, and he said unto me, in the beginning, when the earth was made, before the borders of the world stood, or ever the winds blew, before it thundered and lightened, or ever the foundations of paradise were laid, before the fair flowers were seen, or ever the movable powers were established, before the innumerable multitude of angels were gathered together, or ever the heights of the air were lifted up, before the measures of the firmament were named, or ever the chimneys in Zion were hot, this is basically going into how this predicted end that we're living in now was prophesied and orchestrated from the beginning. Mm-hmm. It says, verse 4, or ever the heights of the air were lifted up, before the measures of the firmament were named, or ever the chimneys in Zion were hot, and the present years were sought out, and or ever the inventions of them that now sin were turned, before they were sealed that have gathered faith for a treasure. So if we're these men of the Lord prophesying this downfall, we were written into this reality from the beginning to come into this understanding. Whoever we are, if we're the men of the Lord. But it says, then did I consider these things, and they all were made through me alone, and through none other. By me also they shall be ended, and by none other. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. You can read about that in the book of Genesis. I believe the 25th chapter.
Yeah.
It says, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. The hand of man is betwixt. Let's talk about Yahushua being in betwixt, because he's the one that's going to put down one and set up another. It says the hand of man is betwixt the heel and the hand. Other question, Ezra, asked thou not. So this is talking about how this downfall, all right, the end of this reality, all right, was prophesied from the beginning, man, before anything was ever created, man. So that's why we have to praise Yahweh Shem Yahushai, all right, because it's kind of like he transported us right to the end, because we don't remember any of our past lives. He transported us right to the end with this truth in our mind and our spirit to prophesy this downfall. All right, you see what I'm saying? So it says, verse 11, and I answered then and said, O Lord that bearest rule, if I have found favor in thy sight, I beseech thee, show thy servant the end of thy tokens, whereof thou showest me part of the last night. And it's going to basically, the angel's going to show Ezra's more tokens. You read about the tokens in what? 2nd Ezra 9. All throughout the book of Ezra, the angel is showing Ezra the signs of the times of the end. Mm-hmm. And when we read the scriptures, in this time, in this flesh, we're seeing these things that Ezra spoke on and what the angel showed Ezra, man. Yeah. And they're all symbolic for Esau's end, man. You so-called white people, you are the Edomites. We are at the end of your kingdom. Right. We are finally at the end of this nightmare, man.
And it's evident.
Yep.
Okay, you have global unrest everywhere.
Yep.
You have currencies failing.
Yep.
Their kingdom is divided, okay, amongst themselves. There's no true order in the earth, okay? And that's why we know we're at the end of this. I mean, there's so many signs, but those are just to name a few, okay? And then the earth is on the verge of dying out. So we know that the Lord is about to come back, because the wickedness is at an all-time high. Okay, for lack of words, destructiveness, okay, is at an all-time high. This can't go on forever. It can't.
Let's see.
Life couldn't. That's why the scriptures say in Matthew 24, the 24th chapter, says, basically, if the Lord doesn't come back, all flesh will be destroyed, man. What does it say? No flesh will be saved. Because this man, he will continue to eat everything up, so to speak, man. Won't leave leave anything.
That's right. That's what it says in, what does it say in Revelation, the 6th chapter? It says he's known as the red horse.
Yep.
All right, he was established, all right, to take peace away from the earth. That's why you've had the earth in this chaotic state. You've had what do you have? You have a long list of extinct animals. Animals shouldn't be extinct. That means that people ruling the earth are destructive.
Yep, endangered.
Yep, endangered.
What the hell does that mean? Before they got into rulership, animals weren't endangered. Animals weren't going extinct. This guy gets into rulership and everything's dying out, especially the past, I think they were saying, since around the 1950s, 60s, since around that point, which is funny because really, think about the 1960s, right? The end of the 1960s is when the Lord decided to slowly start taking Esau out of rulership, right?
Yeah, Obadiah.
Yep. And Obadiah came into play. But point being, though, is since that time period, the ecosystem has been shrinking. The North Pole, South Pole has been shrinking. Everything's just all out of order and is being destroyed. And that's because this man, he doesn't care, man. He's on a mission to destroy everything because of his greed. All right. And I got this scripture in Sirach 10. The main point's in 4, but I'll just start from the top. This is Sirach 10:1. A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. You see, once we're in rulership, our kingdom is going to be well ordered. It's going to be structured. See, this kingdom is not structured. It's chaotic. All right? Everything is disorderly. You know? We're not going to have these problems in our kingdom. You're not going to have a problem with, trying to discern genders. Okay? You're not going to have a problem with who's the man of the household, Because nowadays you got women running households, which is just madness. You got confusion. Yeah, all that. So we're not going to have that confusion in our kingdom. Okay? And with that being said, the earth is going to give its full yield. All right? Everything's going to be prospering. Unlike this kingdom, everything's at an all-time low. Okay? Verse 2, as the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are they that dwell therein. And you see Esau's kingdom, right? He's the one that's set up. He's the king of the earth right now. And look at the manner of the people. Look at the behavior of the people. It's nothing but destructive.
Yeah, nobody understands what quality of life means, man.
Yep.
Everybody is like into Esau's way of life, which is really death.
Philosophies and death.
Exactly. That's why our people are so bugged out.
But theories. That's the word I was looking for. Theories. Everything's a theory with this guy.
Theory. And then, for example, you could go into the store and buy cigarettes, something that kills you, and it's legal. You could just go buy death. You could buy death. That's how you know this man is that red horse that he was set up, all right, to take peace from the earth and to destroy everything, man.
That's right.
See?
I got
destroying mountain, I believe it's in the scripture where it says, "Oh, destroying mountain."
It might be in Ezekiel, but I'm not exactly sure.
Okay.
But I'm gonna keep reading verse 3. An unwise king destroyeth his people. You see, an unwise king destroyeth his people. This guy's trying to eliminate 6.5 or 7 point, whatever, how many people are in this earth right now. Let's just say, I'll just say this. This guy wants to make the earth's population of 500 million. This guy's a destructive man. That's madness.
He's trying to number the people and shit.
Hey, the Lord, the Lord said to be fruitful and multiply. There's enough space on this planet for everyone to live in, man. Okay? And have a little piece of property.
That's it.
But this guy, he doesn't like that. Because he wants to control you, ultimately.
He wants to play God.
Yeah, he wants to play God, that's right. And it says, through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. And once the wise people, all right, the wise of this world, which is the elect, all right, the cities are going to be inhabited again. Things are going to flourish. Not like this.
Exactly. It's going to be life and not death.
Man, we're looking at a tree right now. And this is, we're in a so-called wealthy neighborhood, okay, in Chicago right now. And you got a graffiti on a tree, man. That's how low level this society is.
Through.
Man, it's just through, man. This is not happening in our kingdom. This is not going to happen. Verse 4. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. Ooh. And that's what we're seeing right now. You're seeing the transferring of powers, okay? Right. Before the Lord actually physically gives the Israelites, all right, starting with the elect, this earth, he wants them to what? Obtain wisdom first. And that's what we're doing. We're obtaining this wisdom. And as the elect obtains this wisdom, you're seeing the downfall of Esau's kingdom. Because what does it say in Wisdom of Solomon, the 6th chapter? Wisdom bringeth forth the kingdom. And what does it say? If you, O ye kings, okay, and rulers, if you delight in scepters and thrones, honor ye wisdom. And that's what we're doing. And that's why we're starting to, we've been seeing the downfall of this place. And we're at the very end of this. It's evident we're at the end. Even if it takes a so-called little bit of time, let's say a year, 2, 3 years, whatever it may be, we're literally at the verge of the end of this man's society.
That's right. That's right. This is Jeremiah 51:24. And I will render unto Babylon and to all the inhabitants of Chaldea all their evil that they have done in Zion in your sight, saith the Lord. Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, which destroyeth all the earth. And I will stretch out mine hand upon thee, and roll thee down from the rocks, and will make thee a burnt mountain. Woo!
Can I say this? It says, "Oh, destroying mountain." Now that's not a literal mountain, okay? That's talking about a government.
That's right.
Okay, a man's kingdom, because there's multiple scriptures in Ezekiel talks about the mountains of Israel. All right, talking about the rulership. All right, in Revelation 17 it talks about how I believe the mountains represented kings. Okay. So that mountain that it's talking about, was it Jeremiah?
Jeremiah 51.
In Jeremiah 51, that's talking about Esau's kingdom, that destroying mountain. What does it say? Oh, the brother brought it out in Revelation 6 and 4. All right, that red horse to take peace from the earth.
Yep. Okay,
and also in Revelation, was it the 11th or 12th chapter? It talks about how the Lord is going to destroy them that destroyed the earth.
Yep.
That's talking about Esau. Yep. That scripture right there. All right, and all the other scriptures that were mentioned is all talking about Esau. And the Lord's about to smite, Esau. He's going to break the hammer of the earth.
That's right.
Okay? Because that's what Esau is, the hammer of the earth. As the scriptures talk about.
Jeremiah 51:26. And they shall not take of thee a stone for a corner, nor a stone for foundations, but thou shalt be desolate forever, saith Yahweh.
Perfect.
Because that's going to be your ultimately your judgment, man. For doing what you've done to the earth footstool. Here it is.
Yeah, footstool.
Say you have your house, right? You let some dude come in. You let your son in the house. You go on vacation for a couple days. You come back, the fucking the refrigerator's all trashed, the garbage is on the floor, couches are ripped up, piss and shit in the middle of the living room, bathrooms destroyed. It's paint all over the walls. That's what Esau has, really done to the earth.
Yep.
It's totally destroyed it. This is not how the earth is supposed to look.
Nope.
Man. It's not supposed to be gloomy and, this man is just a vessel fit for destruction. That's what the scripture says as well, man. Because his end, he's gonna basically build himself into destruction.
Yeah, he's the son of perdition.
Son of perdition.
Which, that's twofold, all right? Yeah, he's the one destroying, and he's also the one that's going to be destroyed. That's what Esau means. Wasted away is he, okay? That Esau, basically, that name is a nomen omen, all right? It's a twofold meaning, okay? One, yes, he has no pigmentation. That's what his skin is wasting away. All right, but also what his heritage is gonna be laid to waste. It talks about that in the book of, I think, was that Malachi, where it talks about his heritage is laid to waste.
Malachi, with 4:1.
I think it's 4. Yeah, 1 and 4. It talks about his mountains are laid to waste, something like that. If you can get it, so we can quote it, properly. That's Esau's end game, man. That's his. That's his heritage. That's his heritage and his inheritance, man. Okay.
That was your portion of the pie, nigga.
Yeah, and that's because he was proud in spirit. He was hasty. He didn't care about the about the Lord's creation. He wanted to do what he wanted to do. Okay, so the Lord's gonna destroy him for all these things, for all his crimes, because these are crimes. They say what in Esau's system? Oh, crimes against humanity. Yes, crimes against humanity. Yes, and the earth as well. Not just humanity, the whole entire earth.
See, that show you this man's a fucking hypocrite, man. How you gonna bring up charges against somebody else for crimes against humanity when you're the one destroying the earth, man? The biggest hypocrite. That's how gone you Edomites are. You don't understand that you're the problem on the earth, man. You won't stop. You see, this is Malachi 1 and 1. The burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith the Lord.
Talking about Israelites.
Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us?
Yeah, because you got 2/3 of our people that get upset that they don't have everything, that they're in a rough, situation. They're in a rough predicament. But a lot of our people, they don't look at themselves in the mirror and say, you know what, where did I go wrong? Hey, have I pleased the Lord? Exactly. They always want to point the finger, instead of taking accountability of their actions. Once you start taking accountability of your actions, you'll see how the Lord he'll bless you. That's right. You'll go through stuff, but then the Lord will bless you too. At the same time, he'll throw you some goodies here and there.
That's right.
But you gotta serve him properly. And our people have a problem with that.
That's right. Then it says, was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord? Yet I loved Jacob and I hated Esau. That's what Paul was quoting in the book of Romans, man.
Yep.
There's always a nation that the Most High hates on this planet, man.
For you people who love to use the New Testament, that love to use the New Testament all day. Well, it's in the New Testament too.
That's right.
Romans, what was it, 9 and 13?
Yep.
Check it out.
That's what they were reading. That's what
they always love to bring out. Acts and Romans all day. Read Acts and Romans. Read those books and it's going to cut you all day. Those two books will cut Christianity to, like, it'll slice and dice you, man.
That's it.
But what do they like to do? Oh, I'm going to pick this and pick that. You know, this, verse, that verse. No, man. No.
Oh, brother. Evil, wicked nigga. Malachi 1 and 3. And I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness.
Yeah, because what's going to happen? All right? America's going to get, bombarded with nukes. It's going to be a wasteland. All right? Basically, the cities of Esau, the garrisons everywhere, wherever they're established, their stuff is going to get taken down, man.
Yep.
All right? And then ultimately what? They are literally going to be eliminated out of this earth. The only nation that's not going to receive mercy and that's just going to get eradicated.
It tells you that they're not going to be buried with the other nations. Yep. Basically going into the fact after the other nations serve their slavery, they're going to get their lands back, but they're going to pay tribute to us forever. Yep. But Esau, you're not going to have nothing. You're going to be discontinued as a nation. Just like when you read during the beginnings, you have certain nations that the Lord discontinued. You about to be one of them. What is it? The nations that we went against, the Lord discontinued some of those nations. You Edomites are going to be discontinued, man. There's not going to be any more of you on this earth, man. The spirits that you have in you, they're going to go into the other nations. There ain't going to be no more pale, pasty, demonic, degenerate, bugged out, prideful people walking on the earth no more. Known as Edomites. You see? Malachi 1 and 4, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but
that's good. We don't even really need to go into that, because that's going into this kingdom, how they rebuilt up Rome, basically. But the main point was that third verse, though, man. All right.
I got another one for you.
Come on.
This is Psalm 75 and 6. For promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south, but the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, is the judge. Ooh. He putteth down one and setteth up another. For in the hand of the Lord there is a cup, and the wine is red, it is full of mixture. And he poureth out the same, but the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth, shall wring them out and drink them. All right, so the Lord is preparing the heathen, all right, starting with you Edomites, for your judgment, man. Because you other heathens been having fun in Esau's kingdom too. So you gotta get that fiery blaze as well.
Yeah, that's an Obadiah, man. It talks about the judgment is near all the heathen.
Yep.
Something like that. I forgot how it was.
Judgment is near upon all the.
Yep. There we go. All right. So hey, man, that transferring of rulership is about to happen. We're in that transferring stage right now. It's not fully there yet, but it's close, But pretty much, we'll just end it off with that. We hope this was edifying. Hey, Akim, just keep praying for the downfall of this kingdom. Okay. Hey, as the scriptures say, we're rejoicing right now because we're seeing the downfall of our enemies. Oh,
I got one more if I could to end it off.
Come. What you got, Ak?
This is Sirach 10 and 4 and 3.
That's funny. I read that already. That's
you
the
read
spirit.
4?
Yeah, that's the spirit.
We gotta say it again, bro.
Hey, the spirit wanted it to come out twice.
Sirach 10 and 4. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. Man.
And that's what's coming, all right? Starting with really Yahushai.
Yep.
Then, since, what does it say in Romans 8, I think 17 talks about how the elect are joint heirs.
His central government.
They're how we're joint heirs with Yahushai.
Yep.
Okay, so it's starting with Yahushai, then the elect. All right, then the rest of the nation of Israel. We're going to be in rulership soon.
That's right.
It's coming.
That's
okay?
Right.
So, Hakim, like I said, you got to keep praying, keep serving the Lord properly, and just wait, be patient. Let him keep doing this marvelous work that he's doing right now. And just sit back, get some popcorn and watch the show, man.
And it speaks on that. The Lord say throughout all the scriptures, man, watch.
Yep. So, that's pretty much it. And just stay faithful and That's pretty much it. But with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Also, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to all you brothers out there, and a Bible ball.
Bible ball.